Welcome to San Diego, Snapdragon Stadium, home to the San Diego State Aztecs. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And the Aztecs will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rams offense will take the field first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will...
Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Rams moving quickly to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Got his man in the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Fires to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rams getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. The give to the back. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So San Diego State's offense will have its first possession of the game. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort, because then he can really be at his best.
Catch in the middle. It's Barres. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Oh, look out on the right. Touchdown, Colorado State. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
San Diego State, 0.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Burns. Makes the grab on the left.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The play action fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
The Aztecs send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The inside handoff. Plows through the defense. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Rams are in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop.
Well, that essentially ends up being a punt for the offense. 3rd down, you're taking a deep shot. Because you were able to make the tackle relatively quickly after the guy picked it off, it's essentially just flipping the field.
The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Running to Green. Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Burns. Fires to the big fella. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get by.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He lofts one down the sideline. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. The Aztecs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. And the Aztecs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Sweet cut there. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. And the Rams come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The give to the tailback. Hard running there. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll run it on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. This is now a 7-point game.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. He breaks a tackle, and he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
When you're seeing the pass rush on the 2nd play of the drive, they dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
The Rams line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Wants to throw. It's Burns. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Aztecs will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Rams want to crank the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Reinbold. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the play.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The kick is on its way. He'll take it on the return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Got it set up on the outside. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Aztecs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To throw, it's Burns. Got a man. There he goes. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make...
And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, San Diego State.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he added the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. The Rams in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That one never had a chance, incomplete. And the Rams will line up to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Burns. Makes the catch. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He unleashes a long one. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
2 teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Oklahoma State escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Pokes fans could have done without this one being so close. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Rams decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off play action on 1st down. Floats it out in space. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on! They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Burns. Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, Are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Snapdragon Stadium.
And the Rams will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They'll open the second half on the ground. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To the air, it's Burns. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. Touchdown Aztecs! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Colorado State, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Makes the grab. It's Jennings. Still running at the 40. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Rams want to pick up the tempo.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Down to the 36-yard line and some nifty moves to try to make a big play on the interception.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Finds his man. It's Perez.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Burns. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Aztecs will punt it away on 4th down. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. The give from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Complete to the right. At the 45 on his way. He's loose. He's at the 10. Touchdown Rams. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Getting set for the point after.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That drive, a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking for a man. It's Burns. A strike downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Aztecs with the 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Perez. Oh, what a move to get room. Touchdown, San Diego State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Ready to try the point after.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. BYU is getting smoked, and even though this might seem surprising, I'm not sure the folks around that program feel that way. Something is up there in Provo.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
They're trailing by 14 to Kansas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll leave it with him. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. And the Rams racing to the line in the hurry-up. looking to throw on third. It's complete to the left. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. No huddle offense to the line.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
The give out of the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play.
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Rams have their offense in high gear.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
To the air on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Catch in the middle, it's Reinbold. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
35-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the right. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go. He did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Rams will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Aztecs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle. A couple of guys there to get him on the ground. The Aztecs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the open. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Rams headed quickly to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Gets open down the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught over the middle. It's Jennings. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Gets it out fast. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Rams kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Snaps it in the shotgun. Here comes the heat. Oh, look out, the ball's free. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Colorado State. Quick strike through the air for the score. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put together an 81-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Got a little space. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Aztecs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up 3rd down.
Looking for a man. It's Burns. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Aztecs will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a man, it's Johnson. And the Rams will hustle to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
He ends up getting
Offense, quick tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
brings up 2nd down.
Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Rams are marching down the field.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw. And he's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Reinbold. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Turning it on. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22? And the Rams really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Bringing the heat. Finding open areas.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Lining up for the PAT.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that Pac-12 matchup that just went final moments ago. UCLA looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake up the Pac-12 standings.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking downfield, it's Burns. Pressure coming. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. With the catch, it's Washington. Oh, he's got some space. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Aztecs will have it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback will keep it. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Burns. Rushes on him. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That brings him to within 1.
And that's massive. All the pressure on your defense now. You've made the field goal. You've got to get the ball back. You need one more kick. That's what you need. And so the defense has to be ready to take the field right now, play with intensity, play with energy, and get it back to the offense quickly.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback, who makes a sure tackle. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
The Rams will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Burns. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Trailing by a possession. They need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll slide after picking up the 1st down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Out of the gun. The inside handoff. Looking for a crease. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. They'll send the tight end in motion. The run from the shotgun. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The defense uses a timeout. They want to make sure they have the right call here. The RPO fire complete to the left. Touchdown Aztecs! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Fires to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Right on the money. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Shotgun snap on third down. Zings it complete to the right. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. These corners going to give them some space. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Time is not on their side. Down 6 late. 4th down looming. They'll have to get this to stay in it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now.